The time of the year is finally upon us. Juggalos across the world gear up as they make their trip to the 24th annual Gathering of the Juggalos. Join us now during this video as Irresponsible Robby brings to you the do's and don'ts of attending the Gathering of the Juggalos.
No, my shoes are off. It's okay. It's in the rules. It's in the rules. Wait. Oh. Hey there. Hey there. Oh, sorry. I'm a little worn up. Hold on. Let me get to my feet. Ugh. Hey, thanks guys for dealing with me. I had a rough night here. Night one of the Gathering of the Juggalos, and I'm feeling a little sore. My whooper is almost blowing out already, and it's only day one. If you don't know, I'm your boy, but I'm Irresponsible Robby, and I'm here to tell you guys a little bit of the do's and don'ts for the Gathering of the Juggalos. You can use this for your first time going into the Gathering, or you can use this for your 17th time, or even your 24th time going to the Gathering of the Juggalos. I hope to have some useful information in here from all of the partying that I've done over my several years of gathering. Those of you who haven't yet experienced a Gathering of the Juggalos, let me tell you, it is one of the greatest places on earth, especially if you're down with the motherfucking clown. Now me, I've been going several years, and I've experienced it every ways, from sleeping on the dusty grounds to getting myself a little Roach Coach motel just in town. You can do either of these and have a great Gathering of the Juggalos. Like I said, my throat's a little sore from whooping all weekend, and it's only been one full official day of the Gathering of the Juggalos. I know a lot of you showed up Monday, but I didn't get here until Tuesday night, and I hit the parking lot party a little too hard, if you know what I'm saying. Now, let's get into a couple of do's before we get to the don'ts. Maybe we'll sprinkle some in through there. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I've been guilty of quite a few of these don'ts throughout my years of gathering. But with some of my knowledge from first-hand experiences, maybe you can avoid those don'ts and not end up like me, leaning up against a tree, puking my brains out. Right, Jiggy? First, well, to jump into some of these don'ts, I just want to kick it off with one that's super simple, and all you juggalos should have no problem following this one. And it's respect others around you. This first one here shouldn't be so hard to handle for most juggalos, but it's respect others. Most of the people save up all year long to be able to come home and hang out with the family. We don't need you fucking around and messing up their good time. Be courteous of others around you. This is a whole melting pot. The whole family gets together. Be respectful. You know what I'm saying? And I know this will go into a lot of the other rules around here, but don't be like one of those scumbag fucking juggalos pissing in the fucking crowd, pushing people out of the way, stealing or some shit. Just remember to respect everybody. And if they don't treat you with respect, you got my fucking permission to knock them out one time. Now, juggalos, on top of that same thing, respect others, but don't disrespect others. You know what I'm saying? Disrespect can be a two-way street, I understand. But don't start it, and don't bring it on to nobody. Treat everyone with respect, you know what I'm saying? You know, the Gathering's a pretty big spot, and it's easy to avoid confrontations. All it takes is you to be the bigger person and say, yo fam, my bad. And look, man, I know there's a lot of keyboard warrior Juffs out there that are steadily talking shit, saying, I'm gonna beat up so-and-so at the Gathering, I'm gonna fight so-and-so at the Gathering. I'm here to tell you that most of those Juffs stay hidden at their fucking campsite the entire Gathering anyway. You know what I'm saying? So don't be worried about that. And anybody who says they're gonna fight any of my homies, they already know what the fuck is gonna happen. BAM! Now, this one here might sound like you got it down. I'm gonna tell you for this do, make sure you stay hydrated. Now I know on these hot summer gathering days, it can be easy to go ahead and reach for that nice cold Modelo. Or, as some jugs like to favor, a nice, deliciously cold Faygo beverage. But you you gotta put down those sugary drinks and that yeasty beer just for a few, and make sure that you take a well-regulated water break. Hell yeah. Drink water, Jugs. Now, as much as it might not seem like it, I surely enjoy to schedule out my water breaks. I'll drink about 17 beers to start off the day. Then, just before the evening really kicks in, I'll go into straight water mode for the next several hours before I kick it back into gear in the nighttime hours. Now, another don't, so you Jugs don't end up like Irresponsible Robby. Make sure that you always pack the essentials. Now, it's the summer fucking heat and the hot summer sun is punching down on our dome pieces. But that doesn't mean that in the nighttime hours, it might not get chilly willy in that bitch. So be sure to have all the summer essentials, but make sure you maybe throw a pair of pants, some sweats, and a good ass hoodie or two inside your bag. Be ready with comfortable shoes to be walking around. One year, my ass lost one of my shoes, and my homie handed me a fucking water bottle and told me to slide this shit on my foot and walk around. I had to do it though. So don't be like me, pack all the essentials. And if you need a whole list of what would be essentially needed, keep tuning into the Weekly Wicked Web Show and they'll let you know. Make sure you got your checklist, check it once, twice, and thrice just to be nice. This is the Gathering of the Juggalos, and you know there's over 100 fucking bands that play throughout the week. Make sure that you enjoy the music. Find something new. Go see something that you've never seen. Check out one of the many new artists playing on the multiple stages all over the Gathering grounds. Also, keep in mind though, that if you don't like what's playing on the stage, find another one. There's several shits at different events going on the entire Gathering. If you don't like it, move on to the next spot. I'm sure you'll find something you're into. Now, another don't that happens a lot at the Gathering of the Juggalos. Make sure you don't overindulge on any of your favorite substances. It's okay to have fun in moderation, but make sure that you know when it's time to take a break, whether it be from your favorite candies or alcoholic beverages. Especially in the hot summer sun, that shit could really kick your ass, so make sure you don't overindulge. And check all your drugs. We're in fucking Ohio. You don't know what you're getting, so make sure you bring some test strips and check it properly. This shit's science, Juggalos. We might not know how magnets work, but we know how to use a Fent test strip. Check that shit out. You guys saw me in the beginning of the video getting a little bit of rest. I recommend you too. That also goes in with the overindulging. You gotta get some sleep. Regardless of what those assholes say on the wake up parade, sleep's essential to a stellar fucking gathering. So get some, Jug. This other do is very simple also. Now, there's not many rules at the Gathering of the Juggalos, so it makes it really fucking easy to follow them. A couple of my personal favorites are leave the dinosaurs alone. I know they might be tempting. I want to climb a fucking dinosaur too, myself. You know what I'm saying? But we can't do that at the Gathering. Leave the dinosaurs alone. They're behind a fence for a reason, and if not, it doesn't give you the right to go touch those motherfuckers. Also, keep the fireworks away from me and large groups of people. Clear the way if you want to light some off. If you're gonna do a show, cool, clear the spot. But don't be standing in the middle of the fucking crowd lighting off bottle rockets and shit. Because if I get hit by one of those, refer to the fucking first part of the video. Fucking you up. Now, Jugs, I know we're straight motherfucking ninjas, so that means don't avoid or ignore your personal safety or the safety of your family around you. You see some bullshit, call that shit out. You know some shit's gonna happen, you stop that shit. That also means don't be taking random drugs from people if you don't know what's in it, and if someone hands you a bottle of Lortz, you could say no. I'm telling you, Jugs, the do's on my list are super fucking simple. Another do on my list for the Gathering of the Juggalos is be open-minded. As the family grows, we get more and more new faces that come through each year. Be respectful of the many different cultures that come through, the different people that are coming through, and all that shit. But That doesn't mean you gotta turn a blind eye to those crackhead Juff parents who bring their fucking kids and just let them wander around the gathering. You see that shit? Call that shit out. Smack one of those fucking dudes too, you know what I'm saying? Now, Juggalos, this next one is also very simple. Don't leave your trash and shit all over the place. You finish up your Faygo, you finish up your beer, your slicey pea or your corn dog, your chicken on a stick, make sure you toss that in the trash. If the trash is heaping, try to shove that shit in there. We keep garbage bags on hand over at Camp Team MUJ on the hilltop, and you can get them at the info booth. So make sure you keep this fucking place clean, you know what I'm saying? I just think that's some fresh Juggalo shit when we clean up after ourselves, because always everyone's saying, oh man, y'all Juggalos are dirty as fuck, you know what I'm saying? But hey, show them differently. Let's pick our shit up, you know what I'm saying? Leave no trace type shit, you know? Yo, Juggalos, I ain't trying to take up your bunch of time preaching and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I spend my motherfucking gathering, you know what I'm saying? And I could hear the dentist office ringing in the distance, if you know what I'm saying. So I gotta be heading my way, catch them right before main stage. But I just wanted to go over a couple of things here real quick. Much love to all the Juggalos attending the gathering of the Juggalos this year. 24 years strong. Psychopathic Records has been at it, putting it on for people like you and me. And I'm just happy I've enjoyed it several ways. From sleeping on the gathering grounds, to sleeping in a hotel, to rocking stages and doing more with all my motherfucking family. Much love to the psychopathic soldiers who hold it down every year, and much love to the Juggalos. Be safe on your journey. We can't wait to see you at the gathering of the Juggalos. Remember, treat everyone with kindness. If they disrespect you, go ahead and put them out. But remember, man, it does take the bigger person, so sometimes it's best to just walk away on that Juff-ass fool. Take care of those around you. You see someone sick, get them some water, get them to the med tent, you know what I'm saying? Look out for your fucking family around you. No stealing. We catch you stealing, we beat your ass, then toss you out. Be respectful of everyone around you. The women, the lows, the little ninja lows that are running around, you know what I'm saying? This is a real family affair. Treat the artists with respect unless they treat us otherwise. You know how the fuck it goes. This is a whole weekend of straight up entertainment put on for 24 years. And I just can't wait to get back and crack some modelos and Faygos under the hot summer sun with y'all. Shout out to the rest of y'all watching the Road to the Gathering of the Juggalos. I'm your boy, Irresponsible Robby. I'm gonna sit my ass back down here, let these Juggalos walk by while I finish this ice cold modelo. Shout out to Team MUJ. Whoop whoop.